Hey Mia, I heard you changed your job.
Yes, I did. You got the news so fast.
I was so surprised. I used to love that restaurant. I went there with my friend today, but you weren't there.
Was there a problem at the restaurant?
I told the cashier you'd pay for it, like I always do, and she said you quit. It was so embarrassing. I had to pay for both of us.
Why would I pay for it in the first place?
Oh well, I was getting tired of that place anyway.
Of course you would if you go every week.
That's kind of a rude thing to say. But why did you change jobs?
I wasn't working to pay for your meals.
I just wanted to have a fancy dinner once in a while. You can only work as you like because my son earns enough. In other words, you should be thanking me, right?
I've heard enough. I'm done with my break, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, wait. I have one more thing to say. You know, I bought some wine online today.
Wine?
See, if you buy it at the supermarket, it's hard to bring it home. There are all kinds to choose from. That's why I went shopping online. And then, I thought I'd take the chance and choose a good wine.
Oh.
It should be delivered to your place tomorrow by cash on delivery. So bring it to my house once you get it.
Charlotte.
What?
If it's sent here by cash on delivery, that means I have to pay for it, right?
Yes, that's right. Since I won't be there, I'll have to ask you to do it for me.
By the way, how much does this wine cost?
As I recall, 2 bottles cost a little over $400.
That's a lot of money.
I heard it's very rare. One of the bottles is for someone.
No, I don't care whether you give one to someone or not. Do you know how many times I've had to pay for things like this?
Oh, come on.
It's not good. You haven't given me back any of the money I paid for.
Oh my! What's with you nagging? Are you asking me to give you some allowance?
I'm not asking you to give me an allowance. I'm just asking you to return the money I paid for.
Oh God, don't be cheap. You've changed jobs and your salary has gone up, hasn't it?
There's a limit to how much I can pay for you. I want to save money for the future too. We haven't been able to save much for the past 5 months because you keep buying many things.
That's just because you're not very good with money management. Don't blame me.
It's a problem of your money management. Last month, the total I had to pay was $600.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I'm going on a trip with my friend next month.
A trip?
Yes, to Hawaii. And it's a 7 days tour.
Oh, that long? If you have money to go on a trip, why don't you at least buy your own wine?
Oh, you know, the money for this trip. Henry offered to pay for it.
He did?
He really is good for his mother. He doesn't say anything stingy when I want to buy something.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you don't communicate with your husband enough, do you? Oh well, please take care of the wine.
Oh wait, Charlotte.
I had a lot of meetings today. I'm sorry I couldn't text back. What's up?
Yeah, there's a problem. Are you still at the branch office?
No, I finished early, so I'm just relaxing at the hotel. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something too.
What's up?
I got a call from my mom.
Yeah?
I just checked my phone. She sent me a long message while I was at work. She said she used my money to pay for an upcoming trip with friends.
What? That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I knew it wasn't something you offered to pay.
My bank account was made when I was a child. My mom made it for me, so she knew the PIN number of my account.
What? Did she steal money without even telling you?
It seems like it. I was surprised when I heard it for the first time today. It's my fault for not changing the PIN, but she said she paid for the trip from my account.
I can't believe she did that.
I've always had a problem with my mom's extravagant spending. I didn't think she'd just take the liberty of spending money like this.
Of course you didn't.
But I'll get a bonus this month, so there's no problem with her living expenses. But I can't let her keep doing this. I have to think of something.
Yeah, but there's more.
Oh? What?
You see, we've talked about it a few times. She started purchasing stuff online since 5 months ago, and she's been making me pay for them. She hasn't paid me back a cent.
Oh, she's gotten worse since my dad started working again after he retired.
Today, she asked me to pay $400 for 2 bottles of wine.
Seriously? She never listens no matter how much I tell her not to.
Can your father talk to her?
No. Mom is in charge of all the finance in her house.
Oh, yeah?
She's been getting by on Dad's salary so far, but maybe that's not enough anymore. I've loaned her money before, but she's always returned it.
I see. But that means there could be more in the future, right?
Probably. I just noticed that, and it's bad.
I know.
So, about the future?
Oh, sorry, it was off the topic.
No, it's an important conversation, so I don't mind at all. We'll have to take that into consideration.
Yes, I agree.
I think once she starts something, it's hard to stop.
That's right. Even if you change the PIN, I think she will find a way somehow.
That's right. Well, it's easier to say no if she comes to me directly.
Yeah, but I can see she's going to make a big fuss.
That's true. But I can't take this anymore. I'm going to go all the way. But do you think it's too much?
I don't think so. You should do it.
That's good. You're so sweet.
I have just put up with it because she's your mother. Still, I don't think it's right for a person to spend a child's money without permission. So no matter what you do, I'm with you.
Thank you, Mia. Is it okay if I keep the travel expenses for Hawaii as they are?
Sure. Do whatever you want.
Okay. I know I can't count on my dad, but I'll talk to him and see if he can help. And I'll talk to him about our current situation.
I hope it works out.
When I get back tomorrow, let me tell you in more detail of what I'm going to do.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Hawaii was great, but now I'm in trouble. You're in trouble?
I'm short on money from my trip to Hawaii.
Send me some money now. I don't have any money to send you. What are you talking about? I don't know why there's no money left in your account, and I can't use the credit card. I can't even reach Mia. What's going on? What's going on? Money will be gone once you spend it, you know? You're talking so coldly. Did you eat something bad? So, since I don't have any money, I sent some souvenirs and packages to your house. It's pay on delivery, so please pay for it. I tried calling you on your cell phone. I tried calling your house, but no one answered. I'm glad I finally reached you. I caught a last-minute flight, so I'll be there tomorrow. Mia is right here with me. Oh, really? Well, tell her to take care of the souvenirs and packages. Oh, and tell her to be careful since some of them are fragile. I don't think she'll be able to do that. What? Why? We moved out of that house 4 days ago. What? What do you mean you moved out? It means we don't live there anymore. What? We moved out of that house. What? Why? So you'll have to take care of the souvenirs and packages by yourself. What are you talking about? Besides, you'll send me money, right? I'm not sending you any money. Why do I have to send money again after paying for the trip? Well, I can't even use credit cards. How am I supposed to get home? I don't know. It's your fault. Why don't you just walk home? What? It's a long bus ride home from here. Good luck with that and the money. I heard it's already over $2,000. When are you going to pay me back? Well, that's... I understand. You were not going to pay me back from the beginning. That's because... Will you stop using my wife as an ATM? ATM? Oh no! And my money, the way you're doing it, you're no better than a thief or a crook. That's not very nice of you. Besides, I know everything. I know who you're traveling with today. What are you talking about? It's those girls from high school. Your high school friends can't drink alcohol, do they? But I bet the guy next to you likes drinking wine. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Borrow some money from your young lover and go home to an empty house. What do you mean, empty? Dad moved out too. What? He moved out too? Of course he did. What are you saying? Is that why the bank account was empty and the credit cards were declined? Well, nothing's in your name anymore. When I showed him the pictures of your friend, he made up his mind. So, he decided to move in with us while you were on vacation. What the heck? You deserve it. It's going to be tough now that nothing's in your name. What? You can't spend Dad's money or ours. You know how much you've wasted other people's money and how it's made. What? What do you mean? Don't you understand? Explain it to me properly. I don't think Dad's going to be able to provide anything for someone who doesn't live with him. So, you're going to have to work to make ends meet. Huh? I'm not going to let that happen. Somewhere deep down, he trusted you and gave you the money. But in fact, you were giving it to someone else. He's done with you. End of story. Don't contact me again.
Wait! Hey, wait!
Bye. Mia and I are now living in peace. Our new house is close to my work, so my commute is shorter. As a result, we could enjoy our leisurely mornings together. That day, my mother hurriedly stopped her souvenirs and packages and brought it back herself. The guy she was with gave up on her when he found out she didn't have any money. And my father gave my mother a divorce. It was an unprecedented situation for my mother to lose the people who support her all at once. My aunt, who is my mother's sister, agreed to take her in. With her persuasion, the divorce was finalized. My aunt is much older than my mother, and she was like a mother to her. She called me with a mixture of apology, regret, and disappointment, saying she was sorry for everything my mother did. My father is now grateful for the money he can spend on himself while he enjoys his new life to the fullest. And the money for Mia was refunded by my aunt on her behalf. Mom is paying back the debt to her aunt. My aunt scolded her so hard that she's now half crying and continuing to work. She's told that as soon as this repayment is finished, she will be living alone without any help. I would like my mother to understand how hard it is to earn money by working.
Hello, Sean. How are you doing? It's your mother. You work from home, so you're all alone during the day today, right? Are you feeling well? Are you eating well? Are you sleeping well? Is your work going well? Is Alicia taking good care of you?
What the hell? Please stop with texting me as if you couldn't live without me, Mom. I was working hard like usual, but now I've lost my concentration.
Well, you shouldn't talk to me like that. I'm just worried about you. If I could, I'd like to take care of you by myself. Since I can't go over there, Alicia is the only person who can do that now.
I've told you many times to stop treating me like a little boy. I'm already 34 years old. I'm a grown man. Cut it off, okay?
Well, don't be angry like that. I'm sad to hear that.
I just don't like the way you treat me. Why can't you treat me like a grown-up man?
But you know what? For me, you are still my dearly beloved little boy. You know, people say that children are always children to their parents. Even if you have grown up to be an adult, you will always be my adorable son.
I think you are misunderstanding the fundamental meaning of the word.
By the way, how's your wife? I tried to call her after 1 p.m., but she hasn't answered yet.
Well, it's because Alicia is not allowed to use cell phone at work. She leaves her phone in the locker room when she's at work, so she probably doesn't even look at it during her lunch break. If she does respond, it will probably be after work.
Oh, is it going to be that late? Then, doesn't that mean she can't take care of you? Oh my God, I knew my fears were right on target. I had a feeling you were in danger, so I texted you and this is what I got. It's called a mother's instinct.
Huh? What on earth did you say to Alicia?
I asked if she came home during the lunch break.
Why?
She has to make lunch for you, right?
I can at least make my own lunch.
So she didn't come home after all?
Of course she didn't. In the first place, the company she works for is quite far from here. She can't come home and go back to her workplace in just 1 hour.
What? She works at a company that's far away? I'm so surprised.
Why would you be so surprised? It's just that it's difficult to go back and forth during lunch break, but it's a distance that everyone can commute normally.
No, it's not. If she can't take care of you during the lunch break, it's far enough.
I know some people who commute 2 hours each way.
If it's someone other than your wife, I'm sure that I won't mind. But Alicia is your wife.
She exists to take care of you, doesn't she? But she can't even check her cell phone at her earliest convenience to cook lunch for you. What on earth is she doing? I want her to quit working as soon as possible. Get her to work closer to home. Well, at the very least, she should be able to walk or ride her bicycle for 3 minutes. She needs to cook, clean up, and make your after-dinner coffee. Also, she must clean your room. No, there's no way I can let her do that. This is a big residential area. There's no place to work within a 3-minute walk or bicycle ride. Besides, Alicia loves her job. I think it's fine the way it is. Anyway, I didn't marry her just because I want her to take care of me. Seriously? I'm surprised to hear that you didn't realize that. I sometimes take care of Alicia too. I think it's fine for us to have it both ways as a married couple. Well, you know what? You've only been married for 3 months. And she's been putting you through such a hardship. I always thought she was a kind girl, but looks like I was wrong. Oh, my poor boy, I feel sorry for you. What do you mean by that? Oh, if it wasn't such a distance of 4 hours one way, I would go there every day to take care of you. Please don't ever do that. Actually, I've been thinking about it for a while. Let's put it into action. What are you talking about? I'll tell you when I do it. Don't worry. I'm on your side no matter what. I just need a little time to prepare, but just wait and see. I'm sure that you will be happy to see me. I have a very bad feeling about this. Alicia, are you available to talk now? I'm sure you've received a message from my mom who thinks that I'm some sort of 3-year-old boy. You can just ignore it as usual. Hello, Sean. I just finished work. I'm waiting for the train at the station. Did your mother texted you again like crazy? Yeah, she did. I'm so distressed. I can't even laugh about it. Oh, I'm sorry for you, honey. You know what? Maybe she's just lonely living alone because my father divorced her some years ago. But I think the reason my father divorced her in the first place is because his wife is too attached to her son and it's too gross for him to bear. It's scary that my mom still doesn't get it even after 2 years or so. I'm really close to the end of my rope. It's really tiring to communicate with my mom. You've done a great job dealing with your mom, Sean. It's a relief that your father understands how you feel. You're right. I was so busy after my parents filed the divorce. The good thing was, I was able to get out of my parents' house. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have met you, sweetheart. If I decided to stay with my mother at that house, gosh, I shudder to even imagine about that. It would be easier if I could just ignore it. Oh, I'm dying to block my mother. If you do that, she'll definitely come barging in here. I'm seriously getting dizzy just to think about that. Sorry. I shouldn't have given her our home address, even though it's not so easy for her to get here. I really regret what I've done. But that was the condition for you to come out of your parents' house, wasn't it? You had no choice. Don't blame yourself, Sean. I guess you're right. I was desperate at the time, thinking it was my last chance, so I obeyed that without thinking too deeply. In the end, I'm getting frustrated every time I get a call from her. I'm always on edge, wondering when she's going to barge in. It's better than when I was at home, but it's still a stressful life. She's been troubling you that you can't even concentrate on your work, hasn't she? Last week, she didn't even care that it was the deadline to submit your work. That's right. That's what bothers me the most. Even though she's my mother, she's a real pain in the ass. She says she's doing it for my sake, but all she does is just get in my way. If I don't do something about it soon, my mental health will be in danger. I'm so sorry. Alicia, you are the only thing that keeps me going. Then I have good news for you. Oh, what is it? It's about what I've been asking my real estate agent friend. I got a call from him that he found a place that fits our needs. Really? It's soundproof, so it will be perfect for your long-cherished dream of having a room dedicated for your work. Oh, I'm honestly happy to hear that. I heard that we can go check the property tomorrow, right? Let's go there tomorrow. If we both like it, we can make a decision right away, can't we? We have to decide whether to renew or terminate our contract with the current apartment anyway. I guess so. I'm sure my friend will be happy to hear from you. I'll call him as soon as I can. Thanks for your time. I'm so excited. Me too. As soon as we decide, we'll start preparing for the move. You don't have to worry about your mother anymore. Got it. I'm suddenly feeling more energetic now that I have a glimmer of hope. It's going to be busy, but we'll do our best. Yeah, good luck to us. Sean, my boy, it's your mother here. I'll be arriving there soon. I'm so excited to see you, darling. Oh, if you're busy, you don't have to reply. I know that you're probably at work. We can be together all the time from now on, right? Sean, are you home? The door was unlocked. Did you forget to lock it and went out? It was supposed to be a surprise, but I got a little carried away. I mean, your wife isn't here either. It's Sunday, so I thought you both would be here. Maybe the two of you are out somewhere? I'll take care of this. Don't worry about me. You can enjoy your holiday. What? Mom? Oh, Sean, at last. Right now, I just got my friend to drive my car and brought in my luggage. Your luggage? Brought them in? Sorry, I don't think I understand you, Mom. By the way, your wife is not good at cleaning. Your room is not very tidy. She needs to learn how to clean properly. Now that I'm here, I have to teach her well. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, there's only beer and snacks in the fridge. And as far as I can remember, you don't drink alcoholic beverages. Then this must be Alicia's. I can see how much she's been neglecting you. This is quite a problem. Poor boy, you are being bullied by your wife, who can't even clean your room, let alone take care of you. But it's okay. From now on, your mother will protect you. So what? What are you talking about? By the way, this room was a one-bedroom apartment. I've reduced my luggage as much as possible, but it looks a little short on space. It's too small for the three of us. But if we move to a bigger place as soon as possible, it will be fine. What? One bedroom? No way! You came to our old house? You never said anything about that. It's a little surprise. What do you think? Aren't you happy with that? I thought you would be happy, so I secretly prepared for that. From now on, you and me will live together forever. I don't think Alicia can take care of you perfectly, and that's why you need your mother. That is the best solution. Are you kidding me? I'll prepare dinner, so come home early. I'll make your favorite omelette tonight. Hey, Mom. What is it? I think you're trespassing. I won't say anything bad about it, but you should leave that house right now. What? Trespassing? You're so funny. You're so good at jokes. Your favorite mother just came to her adorable son's house. I came to the address you gave me, so this should be where you live. That's not our house anymore. We moved out. What? Moved out? Yeah, we moved out. This can't be true. Sean, darling. Oh, you're divorced from Alicia, huh? That's great. A wife who can't even take care of you doesn't deserve you. I didn't. I'm too dumbfounded to say anything else. Me and Alicia, we found out that our one-bedroom apartment was too small for us. So we moved to a bigger room. Really? Then this room is... Alicia just checked with the landlord. She said that there are already new tenants in the room. What? The landlord contacted him and he said he forgot to lock the house and went out. Mom, you are breaking in since it's now a stranger's house. Oh my God! What the hell are you doing? I don't even want you to show up unannounced. You're planning to move in with me without consulting me? Bringing in stuff without the owner's knowledge? Even if you take into account the fact that the current resident forgot to lock the door? I think it's too insane. You know, I just wanted to see your happy face. I planned this as a surprise. I didn't expect you to be moving out, so I failed. But your mother's feelings made you happy, right, Sean? I'm not happy at all. It's a big inconvenience. Oh no, please don't say that. The landlord is going to the room now. Besides, the owner of the room also will be coming home in a hurry. So get your stuff out of here. Apologize to those people. If you don't hurry, it'll be a police matter. Police matter? Why? What's the matter with you? Because you're trespassing someone else's house. Where are you and Alicia now? Tell me your new home address. I'm coming over there now. Don't come. I'll never tell you where we live. Go back to your old house. That house is already on the market. I beg your pardon? So let's move in together. I can't. But if it's bigger, then I can move in with you. You picked out a bigger house for me to live with you, didn't you? Alicia is pregnant. Are you joking? We were moving to make a new start, the three of us, parents and the unborn child. Please don't get into my way. Pregnant? Whose baby is it? It's my child, of course. Oh no, I can't believe you would do such a thing. Tell your mother the truth, okay? Huh? You are being threatened by Alicia to tell her that the unborn child is yours, aren't you? Oh, poor boy. Your mother will protect you no matter what, so don't worry. Alicia didn't have an affair. I want to have a child with Alicia. That's why she's now pregnant with my child. No, things aren't supposed to be like that. You are not allowed to do that. My little boy would never do such a thing. You know how your mother feels, don't you? I've had enough, Mom. What do you mean, Sean? You're sick of living with Alicia, aren't you? I understand perfectly, so let's live with your mother then. I don't want someone like you to be my mother anymore. Sean, what's wrong? What are you saying? I'm going to cut ties with you. Don't contact me anymore. Sean, please don't be silly. Sean, are you there? Tell me the new address where you're moving to. I left the rest to the landlord to deal with. I was prepared that the police action might be unavoidable. I'm not involved in the trouble since I wasn't there, so my mother just apologized and left. Soon after that, she asked my uncle, my mother's brother, for help. My uncle asked me about what happened between me and my mother, so I showed him the talk history. He was both appalled and nauseated, but eventually understood my feelings toward my mother. In the end, my mother starts to live at my uncle's house. We agreed that she would eventually be admitted to a nursing home. My mother, who finally understood that I hated her, was in despair. She spends her days in a corner of a room, staring at pictures of me.